Today is an awesome day because you're going to learn how to make online courses that sell for you and make money 24/7. What's up, all you awesome business owners, teachers, and coaches? My name is Peter Freeman, and my passion is tennis. And I've been able to build a six-figure business that makes money for me 24/7. Even today, I think I woke up and had an extra $300 today that I didn't have yesterday. Sometimes you wake up and it's thousands of dollars. And my goal here on this channel is to help people who have a passion, want to do this, learn how to do the same. And here's something that is really, really great. Maybe the most powerful thing about this is there's no better feeling than waking up in the morning and knowing that the only person you have to answer to is you. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, today I'm going to give you 5 essential tips that you need to do to start building online courses that make money for you 24/7, even when you're sleeping. It's really, really cool, and you want to make sure that you don't skip any of these steps. If you skip any of these steps, trust me, you're leaving money off the table and you are adding a lot of frustration to your life. So here's something that's really, really great before we even get into these 5 tips. I know a lot of you are probably afraid and maybe not even starting because you are worried about the technology part. I want you to take one thing off the table because it's not part of the 5 things you need to do to get started. I don't care about you having to worry about how to build a website, any technology stuff, okay? In fact, the number one thing that you need to know, you probably already know it like the back of your hand. If you have a business, if you consider yourself an expert at something that you've been doing for a long time, like I've been teaching tennis and playing tennis my entire life, then you already know the number one thing you need to know, and that's the problem. Number one is knowing your customers, your students, your clients. What's their number one problem? What keeps them up at night? For example, when I was a kid, I started playing tennis as a kid, and I was taught, okay, if you really want to get better, you need to learn how to have a continental grip on your serve. Well, I remember almost crying because I thought there's no way I'm ever going to learn how to do this. All right, so that started to keep me up at night. That was my number one problem. And then years went by as I started to get into teaching. The students on the court would come to me and they would have the same problems with their serve. And then online, it was the same thing. Millions of people would be searching on their serve. So much so that I actually built 5 courses on how to serve. I built a serving A to Z course, a kick serve course, a slice serve course, a second serve confidence course, and a power course. Why am I telling you this? To get you so pumped up and excited, because once you know the number one problem, we know from being experts that there's actually more layers to that problem to where you can potentially have several courses just on that one problem if you really nail it. But that's only step 1, and that can be a big mistake. You don't want to be arrogant and think that you already know the problem, so you're just going to start building the course. This is a huge mistake that only dumb people make. Okay, that's what I did. I made that mistake. So don't do what I do. Don't do what I did. That's why I'm here making this channel. And so I want you to avoid this. What you really need to do is step 2. So you got to have step 1, but then you go to step 2. And step 2 is you go to your clients, to your customers, to your students, and you say, hey, what do you think your number one problem is? And then they start to tell you. Okay, so if they start to tell you, I've got a problem with this, this is what's keeping me from going from the next level, or this is what's keeping me from making more money, now all of a sudden we got something. The best analogy I can give you is pretty simple. It's like if you see somebody in your life that you think has a problem with alcohol, but they don't think they have a problem, well, it's impossible to solve that problem for them. You're not gonna be able to sell them an online course or bring them to a meeting or anything if they don't think it's a problem. So you have to get buy-in from your customers, from your students, that this is my problem, and then they start telling you their problems, and then this is where the gold mine comes in. This is where you can really, really help them go deeper and start solving their problems. But we gotta still go another level. So number 3 is this. So number 3 is this, and it might sound very similar to number 2, but it's different. You wanna ask them what their number 1 frustration is with their problem. So let's just keep serving. Let's just keep this really simple, and I know tennis, okay? If they say, yeah, the serve is my biggest problem, you ask them, well, what's the biggest frustration on your serve? And now we get even more information. They start to say, well, I can't toss the ball right, or I don't get any power on my serve, or I don't know how to hit spin on my serve. You see, now all of a sudden, this is giving you more ideas for exactly what the course should be about and the content that's going to go into the course. So they're basically helping you build this course and bringing the gold to you so you can then in turn bring it back to them. But you're still not done. You got to go back to them again. You basically come back and you say, okay, you either let's just say you nail the title, but what might be better is, let's say you got a top 3 titles that you come back. You're like, okay guys, I've been hearing you. I'm going to build this course for you. These are the 3 titles I'm coming up with. What's your favorite one? Let's say all of a sudden like 70% pick this one title. That helps you. That helps you even more. And then you ask them, for me to make this course, what absolutely needs to be inside this course for you to love it and actually want to pay money for it? That's key. Do not leave out this step, because now they're telling you, you need to put this in here so I will actually want to buy it. So now they're basically building your course for you. So you basically then get out your pen, your paper, and you write down, you're like, okay, they want this, they want this. You write down 10 to 30 video ideas, or however you want to deliver your content that makes sense for you and will help your customer, your client, or your student, and you come back to them. And you're like, okay, hey, thanks for helping me so much. Did we nail it, guys? So you come back with another email or however you're going to put it out there, and you come back to them and say, did we nail it? These are all the video topics that I'm gonna do for you. So you list the 10, the 30, whatever you come up with, and you also say, is there anything else I forgot? Don't forget to ask that question, because this is even more powerful, because what they might say is, this is awesome, you totally nailed it, but you know, I would love it if you make a video on this. And all of a sudden you start again to notice patterns. More and more people are saying, you should add this to the course. So then what that does is you can either add it to the course, or even better yet, you can make it a bonus. This is awesome. So you can make it a bonus, and you can basically say, hey guys, I'm making a bonus, I'm adding this as a bonus, it's an extra blank if you want to get it. Or even better yet, you can put it in there for free, and you can say, hey, this bonus is worth 200 bucks, but if you buy this course in the next 7 days, I'm going to throw it in 100% free for you, because I'm awesome and you're awesome. So now all of a sudden you've added even more value by adding the bonus, and you've added something called urgency, which we will talk about in other videos. It's a very important ingredient that you want to add into selling your course. Okay, but you see what we just did there? The cool thing is now you've had them buy in. You have been working with them hand in hand, building the course together, giving them exactly what they want. So you're actually making a better course by giving them exactly what they want that's gonna really help them. And they actually feel a little obligated, a lot obligated to buy your course, because it's like if you ask somebody over dinner and they accepted, and then they sit down and you say, okay, I'm gonna cook some stuff for you, what do you want? And they tell you what they want, and then what ingredients would you like? Anything else? And then you basically give them exactly what they want. You bring it back like, here it is. And for them to say, no thanks, I'm not hungry, would be super awkward and weird, would it not? And the thing is they're not only gonna like feel obligated, they're gonna be excited. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you actually did it. You made exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much. So that's a way you can really provide quality and value to people who really can use some help in what you know how to help them with. And so I need your help right now. I would love it. If you love this video, I really would love a like, because I'm just getting started with this channel. It's something I've thought about for years. I have been so busy with my online tennis instruction and building that up to where I could prove that it's a 6-figure business, and I didn't want to bring this until I really knew that I could deliver this kind of quality to you. A lot of people out there, they start building on how to make money online when they've never made any money online. So I didn't want to do that. So I would love it if you could help me get this channel just started, and like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And one more really awesome thing for you. What I want you to do, because I'm going to be building a challenge. I found that challenges another golden tip, might be the best courses you can make. Challenges to where we've got a certain amount of time to do something, we're working hand in hand together, and my challenges are super interactive to where we're actually working together on a daily basis. Like, you're gonna be talking to me, I'm gonna talk back to you. It's just not these videos that sit there, which are great, but this takes it to another level. So I'm gonna build a 30-day challenge to launch your course that makes you money 24/7. Pretty cool, right? But before I just run off and build that all, I need to know what's your number one problem? What's your number one frustration? What keeps you back? What keeps you awake at night? What do you need to know, or what needs to happen for you to want to really go further with this whole online courses idea? So put that in the comment section, and I will be there reading all your comments, answering for you. And also, if you're like my girlfriend to where she loves YouTube, she goes on YouTube all the time, but she never leaves a comment because she's kind of private, I got a link to where you can actually talk to me in private. So you just basically tell me what you want, what questions you have, what keeps you up at night, what's your biggest frustration. You basically tell me that in that link that I put in the comment section and the descriptions. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love making it for you, and I'll be coming back with lots more. So make sure you subscribe.